Suki long time.
Tell me that I am on one.
Serenation is the key to success, so put on your favorite record and sing it to me.
A terrified palm tree was caught shaking in its boots after a bad nasty old storm was caught shaking the tree to the point where it could bear no more coconuts and made it feel as barren as my sister after a weekend in Portofino.
And when the fuck did you go to Portofino? And with whose money?
We went about 2 weeks ago and we had a whale of a time, and we also used your money. I hope that's okay, honey boo.
I ain't yo honey boo motherfucker. I told you to never use my money for luxuries, and I also told you not to go to Portofino without me.
Well, me and sister wanted to get away from your controlling behavior, and we thought that going to Portofino would fuck your feelings right up, and I think we were right, weren't we?
It's a shame you didn't get stopped by customs for being illegal.
How do you mean, Hank?
I am sure sister was filled up with as much booze as possible. I think she is illegal. She is an even worse party gal than you. I thought you were bad, but that bitch is out of fucking control. I don't think any of the local rehabs want her.
I did hazelnut shit for the love of it.
So basically you did Nutella.
Yeah.
In other news, a chocolate factory was broken into in the early hours of the morning and nothing was taken, only a whore was stolen, and I was told that I was perfect cause my chest is big.
We only do anal on the weekends, the local chief of staff was heard saying to the congregation as they asked what their plans were for the new proposed cuts on the local park. However, it took a dive and they got out of hand, and everyone wanted to know what was taking the president so long to come.
He came along on a nice new scooter and told people that he was no longer needed, so he drove off into the sunset and watched his ex-best friend get murdered.
Do you talk like this all the time, or do you just do it for attention?
I do it for the fun of it.
A terrified alien was caught playing with the fruit machine after its plans to travel home on a train were turned into disarray after the train stopped working because the driver was ugly and the train refused to work with someone so ugly and desolate. So the alien took to the local arcade and played his troubles away, and it actually made him feel good for a while until all his money ran out and he had no way of getting home, and he was opened up like a can of worms and fed to the local birds.
Do you know of any good places to get a good sandwich? I know I make the best ones ever, but I don't want to have to make one for myself today. Plus, I do not want you making me one. I would rather starve.
Daddy is a warning that something is wrong, you know.
Bitch, answer my questions.
Okay, well, I would recommend Mommy's Deli's. It's one of the best in town, and you can get a complimentary blowjob or mint depending on what mood you're in, and I'd suggest you get both because you're a bit tense and your breath stinks.
Alright, Mommy, but just so you know, more than just your breath stinks, I am getting sick inside over here, in case you didn't realize.
It's only ever smoke and mirrors with you anyway, so I'm not too worried because I know that I shouldn't be, because it said in the Mommy Hank book that when your child is doing anything for attention that the child should be ignored until it simmers down to a normality.
You've been mixing cookbooks with parenting books again, haven't you? You sly as shit.
I wouldn't do anything to cause you any discomfort. That's why if I was to kill you, it would be either with arsenic or a gunshot or both, to make sure that you are fully gone.
Do you wait up late at night when I don't come home on Friday nights, or are you too busy in the bathroom with your bong and a razor?
Shut the fuck up, you god ugly whore.
This hurts me to hear you say such nasty things to me. I am a delightful bitch and don't get why anyone would have the naughty nerve to say it to me. I am sad now.
Wow, get over it, motherfucker. Bitches die in their sleep and you're upset over a few words being said to you. It's an honest description of you, and if you can't handle it, you know where the bottle of pills are at home.
The third degree. 70 men were arrested and charged with public intoxication after it was found out that they had been involved with a brawl with the local bull, and they had savagely murdered the bull and were dancing around it like it was the thing to do and like it was the only thing that got them through the day. But now they're all going to need something to get them through the day in prison. I guess it would be cock up the ass, cause that's all that's good in prison.
Hank, you talk a lot about this prison sex. Are you sure that you don't want to go to prison and have some cause? I'm sure you could get in prison. All I have to do is make a few phone calls and disappear for a week.
I think that would be a nice thing to do for me. Maybe you could disappear to Portofino for a week while I go into prison for the best sex of my life.
Oh, Hanky Poo, this sounds like amazing to me. I would love to do this soon. When is this gonna happen? Please say soon, please. Oh, please, you all.
Maybe we could do this next week as our pre-summer holidays. I think it would be nice, and maybe the cameras can follow us. One day the show is dedicated to me and the next day the show is dedicated to you.
Oh hell yeah, give it to me, don't stop. Tell the cop his cock is hot, then get fucked. Fuck me, fucked. I don't care what they say. If you think that I'm holy, then I am probably only horny. Sadness only fills you when there's no cum to fill you deep. Tell me, Hanky, tell me, am I a good mommy? Could I be any better? If I was any better, I'd be Mommy Teresa.
You are a good mommy when you want to be.
We're all gonna get caned tomorrow. We're all gonna get lucky in the ass. We are all gonna get motherfucking lucky. Yeah. Hey.